Here we have footage which is brought to you at night. And also we have the idea of storytelling, which will be brought to you in sort of a confusing way, which is to rap about the different ways that stories are brought forward and the ways that stories are presented through film or other media. One of the first things I learned about storytelling is that it takes many forms, and there's different patterns that repeat. The ideas of Carl Jung and uh, Joseph Campbell come to mind, but at the same time, I would say that um, there's no universal idea in storytelling. It can take many forms. It can be abstract or more solid and down to earth, as in the hero's journey and the different ways that things can begin with crossing the threshold and going in a circle of entering the unknown and coming back into the known. Um, and then many times the thing that's sought is either found or not found, or uh, changed. The character or the journey is changed in some way. But what it comes down to is you have to be engaging on every level within what you're trying to do. And so you start with the very simple things and you can graduate to the more complex things. But if you start too complex, then the narrative doesn't really follow through. You have to have a narrator or a storyteller that begins somewhere and ends somewhere. And in a movie, there has to be a beginning, a middle, and an end. And sometimes it's referred to as the witch's peak or the witch's hat, because it starts low and goes high, then comes around. But in the end, the only thing that really matters is that it's engaging and entertaining and carries some message with it. So that's what I'm trying to do here is some sort of documentary which has some level of storytelling. And that could be character based, or it could be location based, or it could be event based, or occupation based. But the main thing is to carry with it a story that continues on throughout the different ideas that are brought forward. And so a collection of ideas can be called a documentary. And it can be factual, it could be staged, but as long as it tells a story and it's a part of storytelling, then I believe it's good and forthright.